Are you still waiting on your tax refund? Well, not just 2021. What about the one from 2020? If so, you're not alone. The IRS has made some enhancements to their Where's My Refund tool. I've got that update and more coming up. My name's Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. Get a load of this. 10 million people still waiting on their tax refunds. That is astounding. I honestly thought it was going to be more than that. Is that you? I hope not. I hope that. And from 2020, basically returns that you did early 2021, there were just millions and millions and millions of people waiting on their tax refunds. The IRS has blamed everything from technology to staffing, but yet at the same time, the IRS destroyed a bunch of documents. That news broke back in March, I believe it was, March or April. And they've taken folks that had other positions within the IRS system and basically assigned them to processing tax returns. It's been messy, folks, okay? But there's still 10 million, just under 10 million people still waiting on their tax refund. So if that's you, or you're wondering the status of your refund, what should you do? Well, the good news is just recently it was announced last week that the IRS has actually made some enhancements to their Where's My Refund site, the Where's My Refund tool. Now, this might not apply to everyone, but it could apply to you either now or in the future, so helpful to know. All right, so first things first, you're going to go to the IRS website, Where's My Refund, okay? The actual URL is irs.gov /refunds, but you can just Google that. Where's My Refund? It's going to take you right to it. And there's an app now that you can use. I haven't gone to that yet, but you might want to consider doing that. And it's going to tell you, okay, now, and this is the update, you can view the status of your refund for tax year 2021 that you filed in spring of 2022, okay? Or tax year 2020 or tax year 2019. That's the big update, that if you're behind, if you're still waiting on your refund from 2 years ago, something like that, you can go to the site and you can check the status. From there, click on Check My Refund Status. What it's going to do is it's going to open up another screen that you need to submit some information. There's a pop-up, a box that you need to get rid of, but you're going to enter in, here's the year that I'm inquiring about. Okay, that's number one. Number two, enter in your social and your filing status, and then what your refund amount should be. Now, in my experience, this needs to be exact, okay? So you're gonna need a copy of the e-file, the tax return that you filed, showing what your exact refund is, and you're gonna wanna input that there. Once you do, and I'm not gonna show you an example here, but once you do, it's going to bring up a separate page. I've seen it multiple different ways. The best example, the one that I've seen, although some people are saying they haven't seen this one, is sort of like the Domino's pizza tracker, okay? It's in process, we've received it, refund, is being processed, refund delivered, sort of thing. So sort of like baking your pizza after you ordered online, something like that. But if not, if you have not seen that, it might just be, hey, we've received your return and nothing's happened with it yet, okay? But this is gonna be your first step to seeing, well, what's the status of my refund? So some enhancements there, but the big idea, if you're still waiting on a refund, this is the first thing that I would do. I would go to Where's My Refund, I would check your refund status, and if the IRS site doesn't give you any information, if it's basically saying we don't have an update for you, then I would go back to your tax preparer at that point, and I would make sure that your return has officially been filed and accepted by the IRS. So often, okay, well, before the pandemic, anytime someone reached out and said, hey, where's my refund? The first thing we would do, and it's probably 40% of the time, we would check and we'd say, oh, wait, you never gave us your e-files. You still have your e-files. Our records are showing you don't have them. And then the client says, oh my goodness, I signed them, but there must be sitting at the table. I haven't dropped them off yet. Something like that, okay? So you're gonna wanna make sure that your refund was filed and accepted. Sometimes you're gonna find out your preparer made a mistake and they received your e-files, but they never filed it. Other times you're gonna find out that, oh no, your return was actually flagged. Someone filed a fraudulent tax return using your social social security number, or oh, that child that you're claiming on your tax return, by the way, that child filed their own return without telling you because they thought they were getting a refund, something like that, right? So the very first, after you confirm, okay, I checked my refund online, I'm getting no updates, then work with your preparer to make sure that your e-files were accepted, so that they were filed and your return was accepted. If there's no update on where's my refund and you've talked to your tax preparer and they've confirmed, yep, your return has been filed, then you're going to want to inquire, well, is there a reason why it could be delayed? And did you file by paper? Okay, which hopefully is rare, but the IRS has actually said, well, even though there's some issues with our technology, the technology has actually been very helpful. If you file e-file, you're going to get your refund and your return process faster. Great, I get it. So if you paper file, that's going to cause a delay. Or if there's any special handling of your return, meaning the IRS says you got an economic impact payment, but you actually didn't. Or the IRS sent you a form saying that you got this much advanced child tax credit, but you actually didn't. Where you're disputing something that needs special handling, and that's going to cause a delay as well. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're not waiting on your tax refund at all, but if you are, check out the new website. You can check different years as well, going back to the 3 most recent years, okay? So check that. Check with your CPA, your tax preparer, to make sure that your return was filed and accepted, and then check to see if there's any unique circumstances that might apply to you causing the delay as well. Last thing that I'd mention, since we're talking about logging in or accessing your refunds online through the IRS, is have you checked out your online account from the IRS yet? This is the system that I use to opt out of the advanced child tax credit, which, by the way, didn't work. I've done several videos about that. But the IRS is making enhancements to the online account features, and I would expect in the future it's going to be more and more useful, where you can look at your payment amounts. I mean, we see this all the time. If someone's making estimated payments and they don't have a perfect track record for exactly what estimates they made when, you can check all of that here as well. You can get a lot of information. So consider, if you haven't yet, consider going to this website and setting up your online account with the IRS. My guess is going into the future, it's going to be more and more important. So work with your certified financial planner on the status of your tax return, the status of your refund. If you don't have a CFP on your team, you can contact one on my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with a K, wisemoneyshow.com. You can find us there as well, or give us a call, 574-247-5898. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.